The theme of the AIM competition reflects our vision about the position of the architect. For us, it defines the desire for responsible architecture, an architecture that creates a legacy that inspires future generations, towards a true urban habitat. Within the urban area of Beijing, we notice the current state of disharmony and lack of inspiring identity in contemporary developments. We can't propose more of the same arrogant, superficial images of premature urban infusion. No more glittery, high-rise, egotistical nothingness. We propose a truthful, authentic and unique experience, an identity formed with content. For us, the Ertong factory site can be an exemplary intervention to show how to create a sustainable urban transformation throughout all levels in the urban habitat. An integrated approach that considers architecture, planning, environmental responsibilities, programming, regeneration, and so forth, and in the end becomes a balanced urban entity. In our approach, we use the long life strategy. We use 7 steps to explain how our proposal can create a lasting legacy from the overall urban skill to the architectural detail. Step 1. Beijing urban habitat. Within the urban habitat that Beijing needs to be, we observe the potential to define urban anchor points with distinct identities. If the new southwest cluster holding the Ertong factory site is to compete with the already established areas, it needs a truly unique identity. Our proposal is based on regional typological precedents that created unique points of urban refuge areas within the traditional Chinese urban fabric. The former Ertong factory site thus becomes a specific urban oasis inside the desert of generic buildings that Beijing has come to be. Step 2. Constructing desires. The needs of the contemporary city do not correspond to the direct desires of people. Contemporary housing areas only fulfill basic needs. Using the complementary analysis of the Eastern and Western interpretation of the Maslow pyramid of human desires, the Ertong urban oasis can be a programmatic addition in this evolution at the city scale, starting with the basic needs at the perimeter and concluding in the highest desires at the most difficult to reach parts of the secluded urban oasis. Step 3. Integrated urbanism. First of all, we consider the integration of new urban developments within the existing fabric. We use a top-down conceptual analysis of the existing situation combined with bottom-up regional characteristics so that our intervention activates neighboring potential, reaching out. Secondly, the concept of integrated urbanism builds upon the idea that the urban habitat is a complex integrated system that supports a wide variety of stakeholders. Our urban proposal thus activates various layers of urban life. It links to the quality of the direct living environment, but also provides a connection with the larger Beijing urban habitat. In our proposal, the urban concepts are directly related to architectural implementations, and vice versa. To show the full extent of this approach, the coming steps highlight 4 distinct futures within our proposal. Step 4. Beijing Superblock. In contemporary urban areas, the largest share of the program consists of housing. These dwellings are mostly grouped together as islands without identity or raison d'être. But within our proposal, we provide urban identity and a connected program mixture to function as a community hub. These hubs are based upon the distinct Beijing typology of the so-called superblock, that we develop further into a lively urban entity. Mostly south-facing office and residential towers are situated on a podium that connects to the urban landscape. This podium is pierced with various courtyards and it enables the creation of a public interaction landscape on top, as a place of communal connectivity to create a sustainable community. Step 5. Beijing Super Hutong. A second distinct Beijing building typology is the Hutong pattern. Well-to-do people are bringing back its traditional oasis-like characteristics, transforming dilapidated Siheyuans into hip bars or upscale boutique hotels. Thus, we propose the center of our plan to be the most exclusive, the ultimate getaway from hasty Beijing urban life. There is fresh air, a large forest, gardens, a classy hotel, peace and a sense of genuine comfort, all within a short distance of public transport, urban facilities, infrastructure, etc. Step 6. Transforming education. Our approach considers the quality of the existing structures, its potential for modification, defines where interventions are required and how we can thus transform the overall identity of the area. One of the largest structures we keep can become a high school, an inspirational environment for enriched learning embedded within a social community. We transform the Chinese educational standard from an abstract learning institution into a rich, open social campus. Step 7. Cultural regeneration. Brownfield factory sites hold tough environmental challenges. Decades of continuous industrial activity lead to soil pollution, which disables certain parts for developments because of their environmental hazards. In our competition area, we found one part that is particularly hazardous. We propose a wetland park, a natural remediation strategy, that at the same time provides an attractive leisure environment. To highlight this special, transient feature, we propose to use the existing concrete portal structure to place a fleeting architectural intervention, a cultural incubator that can boost cultural and recreational development in this area.